Hello, how are you? So today I'm gonna show you how I do my daily makeup. My mom's been asking me to blog my looks, but I told her I'm really not that good. But she kept insisting, so here it is. So normally it takes me about 20 minutes to do just a regular makeup. It might take a little longer today because I'll be showing you what I'm using and how to do it. All right, hang on. Let me just get my hair out of my face. Use this headband. Okay. So I chose this headband because I thought it would be fun for my daughter. There you go. Plus, it's different when everybody else was doing cat ears, so I figured I'll do dog ears. So I'm actually fairly new to makeup. When I was younger, I just put like baby powder and lipstick and I called it a day. But 2.5 years ago, I think, that's when I actually really got into makeup. I started a new job as an educator in a nursing home. And the leaders of that place, everybody looked really nice and professional when they came in the morning. So I'm like, ooh, I gotta step up my game. So at that time, I only had like a really small pouch of like drugstore makeup, and I only had like one eyeshadow quad. Like it's CoverGirl, I think, and I got it on clearance. And one day I was putting my makeup on, and it fell and dropped all over the place and shattered. So I'm like, now what do I do? So Ulta was having a sale at that time, and they had the Urban Decay Naked Smoky on sale for 50% off. So I decided to give it a shot. And when I got it and I tried it on, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a whole different experience than the clearance drugstore ones that I usually got, and they left like glitters all over my face because of the fallout. But so the rest was history. I got hooked. So also, I like the palettes because they're like artwork, but I also like the process of doing makeup because it's like me time. Um, Back then I used to work night shift, so I really didn't have me time because when I woke up from my nap before I go to work, the children are already home from school and they're like all over me and mommy, I want this, want that. So I didn't have me time. So when I started working day shift, I woke up at like 5:15 in the morning, and I had like 20 minutes to 30 minutes to myself, and I did my makeup, and that was so relaxing. And it's just like a creative release, you know. Um, I felt important because I set aside time for myself and give me time to focus, and it's just so relaxing. So since then, you know, um, I started doing it almost every day, except now because of the quarantine. I stopped wearing it at work because I'm wearing mask the whole shift. So you can see the makeup anyway, plus it makes my mask dirty, so figured I would stop wearing it so that I could preserve my mask. But anyway, enough with the story, so let's start. So very important, you have to protect your skin first. Skincare is first, okay? So this is just a sunscreen. So you want to protect your skin from the sun because the sun causes early wrinkles and discoloration. Normally, it's not a problem for me because I don't really go out anyway. But just to be on the safe side, I'll go ahead and put sunscreen on. I'm an indoors kind of person. I enjoy staying home when I'm not working, just snuggling with the children and watching TV. Kids show mostly. I don't even know what TV shows are out there, so. So this is a moisturizing sunscreen. All right, so Clinique So we're gonna start priming. A lot of times I start with my eyes so that I don't get my complexion like all messed up after I've done my eyes already. So this is what I put. Urban Decay Primer Potion. Original. Shade Original. So this is just a Daily Gleam. And like I said, I'm not a professional. So yeah, this makeup might not come out like the greatest, but that's not the goal for me. The goal is to make me feel good. All right. All right, so my eyes are primed. So for today, I chose to use my Kevyn Aucoin palette. So this is an older one. I don't think it received enough recognition, but I actually really like this palette. I think it's super high quality. It's so easy to blend, like super finely milled, and they're very wearable. And in a palette, you have a contouring bronzer and also a highlighting powder. So it's easy. I'm all for like easy, anything that could save me time. So this one prevents or will help me to save time by not switching palettes back and forth. So they're all neutral. So I'm just gonna use a really light, actually I'm gonna mix this too. That's my transition shade. All right, so as you can see, my eyes are really wonky. This one has like a wider fold, and this one has like really, really narrow fold. And they're very hooded, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna like skip ahead and like draw a line like way above those creases. All right. I hope everybody's doing well in this very uncertain time. So I'm actually off today, just staying home with the children. But I figured I'll do my makeup because I like doing it. You know, in uncertain times like this, might as well do what you like because tomorrow is never promised. So here I am doing makeup even though I'm wearing like house dress underneath this robe. So I'm very, very lightly touching the pants because they are very pigmented and they like blend so easily. So that's our transition shade. All right. Okay. Flat brush from Sigma. All right, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of smoky because I just got in the mail a Pat McGrath lipstick that I haven't tried yet, but this is a nude color. So normally when I wear nude lipstick, I do smoky eyes to balance it out. So I haven't tried this one yet, so I guess we'll try it today with the smoky eyes. So, oh, I forgot to tell you what I'm doing. So just a purple shade. All right, so I'm gonna put that like right outside, like the outside corner of my lid. It's a little bit shimmery. All right. All right. And my mom also challenged her friends and family to sing a Christian song in this time of difficulty. I think it's a great idea. Gives us a different focus instead of the negativity that's happening around the world. So I like very light makeup. All right, so purple at the outside, and then the inside, same brush, but just flipped it. We're gonna use the satin pink. I'm not very precise in my application. That's why I didn't want to do a tutorial. But it's okay. Like I said, the goal is not to look perfect. The goal is just to have fun and feel good. Okay, so now we're gonna smoke it out. We're gonna add depth to the like outer corners. I'm gonna get like a smaller brush. This is mine. This is Morphe, and I'm gonna dip it in this gray color here. Ooh, all right, and now I'm going to deepen the outer crease like that, and then connect the outer V. Just blend it out. So we sing. How about we sing a worship song so that we kill two birds in one stone? Do something we like, two things that we like: singing, worshiping God, and also doing makeup. Okay? So, here we go. Before the world began, you were on his mind, and every tear you cry is precious in his eyes. Because of his great love, he gave his only son, and everything was done so you would come. Nothing you can do could make him love you more, and nothing that you've done could make him close the door. Because of his great love, he gave his only son, and everything was done so you would come. Come to the Father, though your gift is small. Broken hearts, broken lives, he will take them all. The power of the cross, the power of his blood, and everything was done so you would come. Nothing you can do could make him love you more, and nothing that you've done could make him close the door. Because of his great love, he gave his only son, and everything was done so you would come. Come to the Father, though your gift is small. Broken hearts, broken lives, he will take them all. The power of the cross, the power of his blood, and everything was done so you would come. All right, so challenge accepted. So I highlighted the inner corner of my eye and also my brow bone, and now we are going to do my brow. Ooh, I need a new pencil. So this is just Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer. I like a very natural brow. So I just follow the natural contour of my brow. There you go. Ooh, I really need a new one. I actually have an extra of this, but it's in the other room. So normally, when I work, I do my makeup in the other bathroom because I wake up really early and Mark's still asleep. So I just go to the other bathroom, and half of my stuff are in there and half of my stuff are in this vanity. So I don't have everything here, but we'll make do with what we have right now. So I just follow the natural contour of my eyebrow. They say that your brows doesn't have to be exactly the same, so they are sisters instead of twins, but mine are not even relatives. So I don't know how good this will turn out, but we'll try our best. So this is in the color Ebony. La, 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 la. But I'm forgiven because you were forsaken. I'm accepted. You were condemned. I'm alive and well. Your spirit lives within me because you died and rose again. I'm forgiven because you were forsaken. I'm accepted. You were condemned. I'm alive and well. Your spirit lives within me because you died and rose again. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my king, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It's my joy to honor you in all I do. I honor you. I'm forgiven 'cause you were forsaken. I'm accepted. You were condemned. I'm alive and well. Your spirit lives within me because you died and rose again. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my king, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It's my joy to honor you in all I do. I honor you. You are my king, Jesus. You are my king. You are my king, Jesus. You are my king. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my king, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It's my joy to honor you in all I do. I honor you. So now we're gonna do wings. I'm not very good at it, but we'll keep trying. So when I first started doing wings, it was a disaster. So I tried avoiding it. Plus, I have a very narrow lid, and I have a lot of creases and folds. So it's not a smooth application. So in the beginning, I tried the stamp. No standing on the leg, no standing on the little cap. And it worked to some degree. But I just kept practicing until I was able to make a small wing just like this. All right, and eventually, depending on my mood that day, got longer and longer, bigger and bigger. So the trick to the wing is the flick of your wrist at the end. So remember when you were in grade school and high school, when you exchange papers and you like checked your classmates' paper and you check like each number. It's the same thing, like that motion, okay? But just make sure it's just a little like flick of the wrist at the end. That's how you get the sharp wing. So that's it. So I don't normally use liquid liner on my bottom waterline because it ends up being a mess. So I just use a regular eye pencil. Oh, that needs to be sharpened too. And I just smoke out like the outer half so that my eyes would look bigger. And I know it's already 20 minutes since I started, but this is normally like the longest part of makeup. It's the eyes. Like the rest is pretty easy. And I have this area of my eye that no matter what I do, it won't take any colors. So it's always a bald spot. I don't know why. Hey. All right. So that's how I do my eyes. I told you I'm not that good, but my mom told me to do a blog of my looks. So this is just to blend out the harsh lines. Oh boy, I hear my kids and my husband. Almost done though. All right, so that's face. Oh, I mean, that's eyes. Now we do face. So we have to prime our face. So I use different products. So, but today we are going to use this. Okay, this is blurring primer. I just use a little bit to like smooth out my pores on my cheeks. I got a lot of pores and texture, so. I don't like a lot of foundation on my face, even though I have a lot of like acne marks and discolorations. I don't like the heavy feeling of foundation. So I use a primer so that I don't have to use a lot of foundation. So like what little foundation I use, it will like adhere to my face, okay? Just give that like 30 seconds to set. Let's see what kind of foundation I'm wearing today. I forgot to get a foundation from my other room, so let's just use whatever it is that we have here. I think I have. foundations are. Oh, we'll just use this one then. Number 7. This is Lift and Illuminate Foundation. I haven't used this in a long time because it's not exactly my color, but I forgot to get foundation from the other room. So normally I would just use like 2 pumps. Oh, and I forgot my sponge from the other room. It's okay. We'll make do with what we have here. Okay. See? This is too cool toned for me. That's why I don't use it. But we'll make do with what I have at this moment because I don't want to go to the other room. All right. Foundation brush. We can use this one. I forgot my beauty blender. Well, it's not beauty blender, but it's a sponge similar to beauty blender that I got from a beauty box. So I really don't want to spend a lot of money on a sponge because it's a sponge. I'm not paying $20 for a sponge that I throw away anyway because bacteria grows in it because it's moist and dirty. So as much as possible, I'll use something inexpensive and then dispose of it. Okay. Oh, well, that's just me. You can do whatever you want to do. But this is a Luxie foundation brush. I like it. But for a more like airbrush finish, I usually like to use a sponge. But all right. Yeah, that works. It's not too bad. Like I said, you still see my skin. You can still see my imperfection. But like I said earlier, to me, the goal of wearing makeup is just to feel good and have fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. My goal is to just put a smile on my face. Now we're gonna use IT concealer. Like, I'm not trying to erase my whole face or hide my whole face. I just want to enhance it. All right, so that's why I only use like 2 pumps of the concealer so my skin can still breathe. And I only use like literally that much concealer. And this is just a concealer brush by Sigma. And I normally just dot it where my dark circles are. And anywhere that I want to hide like discoloration or imperfection. Like around my nose, I have some redness. And right here by my temple, where I have acne scars and birthmarks and freckles and stuff. Plus it also kind of cleans my brow line. There you go. And then just blend. Blend, blend, blend. So I use a shade that is very similar to my skin tone. If you want something lighter to brighten your under eyes, you can do so. It's really preference. This is very thick and full coverage, so you only need a little bit to make it work. All right. We're almost done. 30-minute mark. Almost done. All right. That's how I do it. All right, and now we're gonna set it. I left my usual setting powder in the other room, but I have this Kat Von D setting powder here in this room, so that's what we'll use. Ooh, that's a lot. It's okay, we're gonna blend it. And I know some people bake. I try not to because I have a lot of texture on my face, and when I use too much powder, it shows. Like, it will settle in my lines. I'm not that young anymore, so I have wrinkles and lines. Just smooth it out. Blend, 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 blend. So I just use a little bit of powder to hold down the foundation, and so that my blush and my bronzer would not get muddy. All right, next. We're gonna go back to our Kevyn Aucoin Legendary palette, and we're gonna use the bronzer, the contour bronzer, and I'm gonna use this kind of brush, and we're going to start. I'm not very good at this contouring, so we'll do what we can. It's a frog. And I have this spot on my cheek too that no matter what I do, it doesn't take colors. So it's always like a bald spot. I don't know why. Maybe it's a scar. Like, I don't know. But anyway, we'll do the best we can. Okay. Then I don't really do like a heavy contour because I already have a small face. I am blessed with small face. Like, I can gain all the weight in the world, but you won't see it in my face. Normally it's in my hips and belly area. So, and I don't have forehead, so. All right. Jawline. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my king, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. All right. All right, now we are going to get a blush palette, and we're almost done. So my favorite blush palette is by Hourglass. I have multiple of this palette. It's so reflective, so you see all of my room. Anyway, it looks like this. All right. So I'll just get like a fluffy brush and dip it in the bronzer and kind of like warm up my skin. There you go. I like these powders because they give you like a really nice glow. It's not shimmer, it's just glow. Like, your skin is so healthy. We know that my skin is not very healthy because I'm super sleep deprived and I don't drink enough water. I'm a nurse, so I don't drink enough water at work. And I'm actually worse at home because kids are so demanding. So now I'm done with, you know what, let's bronze a little bit here. Oh, I forgot. And then I don't know if it's doing anything, but I just feel like doing the bottom of my jaw. So now we're gonna do the blush, and we're almost done. So I like to do two colors for my blush. One is a more subtle color, so this one. And I put it like from where my pupil is and bring it up to like give me like a lifted look. Bring it up to my temple, like that, just to give you a nice color. I'll do the same for the other side. All right, see? And then I like a brighter pop on my, what do you call this? The apples. Okay, so this one here. Gives you a youthful appearance, youthful glow. See? All right, and now we're going to highlight, and we are done. So I'm going back to the Kevyn Aucoin palette because I like the highlight on that one. I like a more natural highlight instead of like a blinding one. And this one does that. This here, very, what do you call that? Finely milled, so. And then on your nose, to give the illusion that you have narrow and like taller nose. And on your cupid's bow, a little bit of my chin, a little bit. So basically where the light normally reflects when you know, light hits your face. So top of your cheekbones, a little bit of it on your temple, the bridge of your nose, cupid's bow, and a little bit of the chin and the forehead. Let me just blend this a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna set. All right, you want to do the setting spray before you do your mascara, because otherwise when you like shut your eyes, you'll have like raccoon eyes all over. So what you can also do, all right, you can do like color on your bottom eyes. I normally don't because I work long hours and it becomes like smudge and raccoony, but just for the fun and heck of it, we'll just smoke it up. Smoke it using the same gray color that we used for the crease earlier. Smoke it. All right, and then we'll do mascara. I don't have a go-to mascara. My lashes are kind of like short and stubby, so whatever mascara that I use doesn't really work, so unless I use falsies, which I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm just at home doing dishes and all that stuff, so I don't need falsies. But today, I'll just use this one. What is this one? They're Real by Benefit. Actually, it's not too bad. It does not give me raccoon eyes when I wear it, but it's just hard to take off at the end of the day. I like another one that I bought from an indie company a long time ago for like $5. That one, when you take it off, you just like kind of pull it off your lashes and that's it. But they're not in business anymore, so I don't know where I can find something similar. Anyway. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. All right, time for lips. We'll use our new lipstick. This is Pat McGrath. Looks like this. It's in the shade Venison Furs. I have multiple of these lipsticks. I collect Pat McGrath makeup. I think I'm going to stop for a little bit because of this financial obstacle that we're all experiencing because of this virus. But this is my newest one. So this is in the Matte Trans formula. They're very long lasting. That's why I like them. And they're very creamy and not super drying. So so that's what it looks like on me. So that's the end of Get Ready With Me slash worship time with me. All right, stay home, everybody, and be safe. And do something that you like because tomorrow is not promised. Enjoy your family. And until next time, bye.